Hey there, this is Brian Wright, and I want to be the first to welcome you into the WrightChat family. And before I turn it over to the great Brenna, the great Steve, and whoever else has been assigned to your account to continue the onboarding process, I want to make sure you watch this video with your entire team and discuss it. Take notes and just communicate what you think back to us so we know that you watched the video. And really what this video is going to do is I'm going to go over some essentials, all right? Just what is going to help make you successful with using our services. You may be an employee that's so excited and you're pumped. You may be an employee that's skeptical. Well, I'm going to kind of talk to both of you as well to make sure that both of you are getting the most out of our services as well, okay? So I'm going to go through these essentials and then also talk about some areas that by using us properly can really domino effect and help you in other areas of the practice as well, regardless of whether you're using us as the backup to where the new patient call comes to you first, and if you miss it, we handle it, or if the new patient call comes directly to us and we are acting as your receptionist full time. Regardless of those services, I'm going to talk on how to get the most out of our services today, okay? So first and foremost, when I created this company, I wanted it to be an extension of the teams we worked with. I do not want you viewing us as a third party. Now, if you're excited about the service and you're excited that the doctors brought us aboard, this is going to be easier for you. If you're someone that's skeptical, you may not be excited. What I'm about to talk about is more even to you than it is to the rest of the people, okay? Because there's some personal bias that can get in the way of when we want you to act like we're part of the team. And this is what I mean by that, okay? If you hired your own employee to sit up in the front desk, right, and she made a scheduling error, as an example, or whatever it may be, she had a question, you wouldn't ignore, okay? You can't ignore us and let any issues build up, all right? If we make a scheduling error where you have an agent that puts make-believe name Betty Smith in the wrong column, okay, at the wrong time, the wrong day, whatever it may be, you need to let us know. And you need to let us know right away. You are working with a company that has an impeccable culture underneath its roof, all right? The great sign or the true sign of a great company is not one that doesn't make mistakes. It's one that fixes them. And we care, but we've got to know the mistakes. So you've got to communicate with us. If we send communication to you, you've got to reply back in a timely manner. If we call you and leave a voicemail, you got to call us back in a timely manner, just like hopefully you would do with your own employees sitting up there, all right? We will fix anything that creeps up as long as you communicate with us, okay? Communication is such a huge key. Now, building on communication is we want to meet with you every single month, all right? We find a lot of value in sitting down with our customers, going over the dashboard, going through the phone calls, going through the amount of money that we're saving you from losing and in turn helping you make. We want to communicate, again, going back to the first essential, just as if we were sitting inside your office. Don't ignore us, okay? Don't ignore us. Get on that Zoom meeting. The Zoom meetings aren't long. It's going to be probably 15 minutes. They could go longer if you want them to and ask questions, but they're not that long, okay? The other piece is the calls we send you. Listen to them. Listen to them together as a team. Understand that we put in an unbelievable amount of hard work behind the scenes to make sure that the people on the ground floor that represent our company and represent your practice when they answer a new patient call are the most highly trained, most impeccable at what they do people in this industry and beyond. So listen to the calls and be proud of them. Use them as a training tool for your own team. There's a lot of things in those calls that can domino effect into other job descriptions in your office. So I hope you see value in that. Essential number 3, and this kind of goes back to the mistakes talked about in 1 and communicating them to us. Look, there is going to be mistakes. Brenna is amazing at what she does. Steve, amazing at what he does. Other people that may be assigned to your practice, they are all experts at what they do. And if you view them as the expert, you will understand that these mistakes are going to be fixed. But there are going to be mistakes. There's going to be some IT issues. Whenever you're linking up IT, that can be a funky world, okay? A lot of times the issues are created on the other person, so your side of things, but we will fix those. If God forbid we make any errors, they're going to be fixed. Sometimes when hooking up to different phone systems, different crazy things happen. It's okay. It's not going to be perfect out of the gate. You can't run a business like that because it's never going to be perfect. We will fix the mistakes. Again, as long as we know about them, so communication, we will absolutely fix them, okay? I teach the team execute and implement as fast as possible. But if mistakes arise, Big deal. You learn about them, you fix them, you re-implement things, you perfect things, and you're already rocking and rolling before the next guy down the street is even attempted to implement things to begin with, all right? Because they're trying to make them all perfect, all right? Look, the mistakes are normal. We're going to schedule patients in the wrong thing. We may say the wrong thing on the phone. Just let us know. We'll work through it. Speak to the team like we're on even ground. You're the expert at what you do. We're the expert at what we do. Just speak normal to each other, communicate, and we will fix them. But understand, make no mistake about it, things will pop up, all right? Whether they're mistakes or just unforeseen incidences, we will fix them, okay? So just relax. If anything pops up, it's going to take a couple months to get through all the bugaboos, but we will absolutely be there for you to fix them, okay? Next thing, the dashboard. You're going to get it every single month, all right? Going back to the meeting. We hope we meet with you, but you're going to get it every single month. Please take the time to look at the data. If we're your backup, you will be blown away with how much potential revenue we are keeping you from losing and also giving to you on a silver platter, and hopefully you go close those people. It is amazing how many people will call offices and offices do not answer, okay? But if you aren't looking at the dashboard, if you're not listening to our video review every month, the value of what we provide you is going to go lost. Please listen to those videos. Please communicate back to the people that are communicating with you. You can't ignore your business, okay? So many times the business is the redheaded stepchild because all the focus is on the practice. You can't ignore your business. Meet with us. Communicate with us. We will be there for you, and we will help you in so many different ways as long as you follow these really important essentials. Also, we have national webinars for our customers. Hop on those, all right? A lot of times they're about the phones, but a lot of times they're about a whole world of other things that can help your practice. Make sure you're joining for those, okay? Also, as a WrightChat customer, you get a discount to the workshops that I put in here in Colorado Springs. We invite certain practices in. We have a 2-day event. It is an absolute blast. You will walk away and you will never forget that event for the rest of your life. So make sure to ask our team about the discount that you get and sign up for those. You can find those on our new patient group website. We'll send you the link so you can go and you can look at all the details and the agenda and everything. But it is unlike any event that's ever been offered in this industry. You'll leave so blown away, and you'll want to make it a yearly thing after you come to it once, okay? Now, let's talk about some domino effect things using our service, okay? If you're the backup, right now you are used to answering all the calls that you possibly can. Meanwhile, you're doing this to the new patient standing in front of you and Joe checking out. Understand with us, you need to let the phone ring. So your customer checking out, your patient checking out, that becomes your priority, which it should be because they already spent money with you. They deserve to be taken care of at a higher level, not somebody you have no relationship with, okay? Or new patient walks through the door. Now it allows you to greet them with a nice firm handshake and eye-to-eye contact and a welcome gift, and can I make you some coffee, and here's a bottle of water. It allows you to be more of a concierge because you're outsourcing some of the craziness, okay? That craziness a lot of times just gets in the way of being a people business. We have a vision of transforming the front desk in orthodontics and other industries as well, okay? So many of our practices don't even have a front desk anymore. It's totally gutted out. Doesn't mean that employees are losing their job. It just means that you can reshape your job descriptions to be more proactive. Want to make sure that if that phone rings, you are focusing on the people in front of you first because we have your back. So not only are we answering as a backup to the ones that you miss not on purpose, we're going to answer as a backup to the ones you miss on purpose because it allows you to give a better experience to the people standing in front of you. If we're your primary, right, that number 2 when they hit that for new patients is going to come immediately to us, all right? Really cool. So anytime your phone is ringing, that you know is just an existing patient call. But what it's doing now is that it's going to allow you to miss those less. In your dashboard every month, you're going to see a column that says existing patients, and you're going to see how many you are missing and we are dealing with, right? They call your office, they hit existing patient, nobody answers, they hang up, they call back, they hit new patient, and then boom, we answer, all right? That is giving you visibility on that you are not taking care of your customer at the highest possible level non-clinically, all right? So we are going to allow you to answer more of those calls because we are handling all of your new patient calls. But remember, if you have a person standing in front of you, new patient or somebody checking out, Those people are priority, all right? You have a relationship with them. They walk through your door. That's the beginning of a relationship, right? A new patient checking out, you have a relationship with them. Those people are priority, all right? That didn't always used to be the case because you can't take the chance of missing a new patient call. But when you have us, you can take that chance because we have your back. We're going to speak as your employee, remote in, schedule that person. It's going to seem weird because it's going to be like a ghost scheduling your new patients. You'll see them pop up. You'll be like, hey, how'd that happen? But it's a really cool service. We want to welcome you to the family. Follow these essentials, okay? You've got to do your part. Just like a patient's got to wear their aligners. They got to brush. They got to show up to the appointments. They got to scan every week. With remote monitoring, you've got to do your part, okay? If you don't, you only have yourself to blame, just like those patients do when they're non-compliant. So be compliant. Follow these essentials. Be engaged what we're doing, and we will offer you an amazing service. Welcome to the family, and let's get this onboarding started. Bye-bye.